He is biting my face. Hi, guys. So, we are at unloading, um, waiting for them to. Duncan's like, hi, say hi. Anyway, we are waiting probably about an hour and then headed to Houston to reload and then headed back towards Missouri. So, a crazy story I have to tell you that happened. So, after my video last night, I was like, hey, we're headed to the unloading place, blah, blah, everything's great, honky dory. First off, there's absolutely nowhere to park. There are a million truck drivers. And every time we go to park at like a truck stop or something to sleep for the night, which is, it's not been that long, only a couple of nights, but there's nowhere. There's just absolutely nowhere to sleep. Anyway, so yesterday we were told that we could park where we were going to unload this morning and just be here already, which sounds amazing, right? So we actually stopped at a truck stop and earlier, and we still had, I don't know, a good hour or so to drive, and we were only about an hour from here. And we found a parking spot there, and we pulled in everything. We took our showers, and we decided instead of staying there, we would just come because they told us we could sleep where we were going to unload, so no big deal. So we had discussed it and was like, should we just stay here since we have a place to park and go in the morning, or should we go? And I'm like, no, let's just go. They told us we could sleep. We could park there and sleep. Well, when we got here, you can't, there's nowhere there, you couldn't park here. They lied to us. So Clyde pulls the truck up and decides that it's fenced in all the way around, and decides, well, maybe, because they told us to, we could park where the fuel pump, whatever is. So Clyde decides to get out of the truck and go look around the fence to see if maybe, we were mistaken or we just couldn't find the place we're supposed to go. So he's gone for a very long time, super long time. And I start panicking. Like, what am I going to do? Well, if he's dead, what if he got kidnapped? Like, what happened to Clyde? So all of a sudden, I'm sitting here panicking, and this white truck pulls up, and Clyde is in this white truck and gets out, and he's limping to the truck, limping. Quit, Duncan. Anyway, so he gets in the truck and he's bleeding from his hand. And apparently what happened was he went around the side of the gate, and this guy, they're making hotels behind where we had to do this drop off. Stop, Ducky. Gosh. Anyway, they're making hotels behind there, and this guy apparently works there, and he unlocked the gate for himself to get in, and he had a lion-sized German Shepherd, and that dog attacked Clyde, bit him on the hand, which I took pictures of. His hand was bleeding. We've got it wrapped up right now with black tape. So very, 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 very hygienic. But no. So anyway, and he also bit him on the butt. So
right on my ass.
So this dog attacked him, and we weren't sure what to do because now we're sitting in a spot where we can't park nowhere, in a big old semi, and Clyde's bleeding from his butt, the cheek of his butt, and his hand. So we call because, we don't know. First of all, the guy who owned the dog only speaks Spanish, and they couldn't communicate anything. And the guy, took off. So he basically gave Clyde, a rag that he had and was, and left. So anyway, so I had a kind of freak out last night. I like, okay, you know, it took 7 hours to load. The truck kind of broke down a little bit. It didn't really break down, just like the clutch thing popped out and all this stuff yesterday, and we had to get that fixed. Nowhere to sleep ever at a truck stop ever, so we're sleeping on the side of the road. Well, last night I was like freaked out. Well, here's what I did. So I called hotels to see if they had truck parking, and God bless this woman, the sweetest woman in the world, said you don't even have to have a hotel room. You don't have to pay for one. You can just park the truck out in front of the street. So we drove, left where we were to unload, and drove to this hotel. I think it's Fairfield Inn. Amazing, sweet woman. So we finally get there, get the truck parked. Clyde goes in, takes care of his wounds, and she actually gave him alcohol pads to clean it and some band-aids to put on it. And so we've got his hand all wrapped up pretty good. So interesting night. And then we slept in front of the hotel and got up this morning and made it back over here. We were only like 15 minutes away from here. So interesting 3 days is all we've been. 3 days, and it's crazy. But I do have to say that I do love Texas. I think it's beautiful here. Super nice people, except for the guy with the dog. He wasn't very nice. What's funny is after I made my video last night, I made another video because Clyde was out of the truck. I'm gonna post it, but it's retarded because I'm in the truck and I'm like, Clyde's out of the truck and I'm creeped out and, you know, people aren't so nice and blah, blah, blah. And then that happened to Clyde after I made that video. I just never posted it. So anyway, we're headed, after our hour here, we're headed to Houston, get another load, and then trucking on home. So prayers for Clyde's recovery of his hand and his booty, because
you really like my booty.
Listen, here's the thing, his butt isn't that bad. Like, the dog got, I don't understand how the dog got his butt, because the thing is that his butt is bleeding, but it's like scratches like his teeth, but his jeans, he didn't bite through the jeans or anything. Like, his jeans are intact. So the majority of the issue is his hand, but his butt, which is terrible, he has to drive on his butt.
It's kind of funny now that you think about it.
There's a movie, and if you all know it, it's called Friday, and the dad comes in, he's like, I got bit today, son, by a stinking dog.
Right on my ass.
So anyway, yeah, pretty not funny, but interesting. Mom, if you're watching this, say a prayer for Clyde. He needs it. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to post the video I made last night in a little while, because at the end of that video, I get scared because because I'm so creeped out, and I'm making a video, just trying to preoccupy time, and at the end of the video, you see me, and my eyeballs go to like quarters, and the video just kind of like stops because I seen a shadow at the truck. Well, there was these shops, and it looked like there was somebody with a white shirt on standing at the truck, but it was actually just Clyde. Came back from getting food to the truck. So, but I got really scared, and the video just kind of cuts off, and you see my face like, and the video is gone. So I'm gonna post it, but I wanted to let everybody know that nothing bad happened, because it looks like, oh crap, somebody just got Heather. So anyway, all right, love you guys. I will video later and let you know when we are headed to Missouri.